Hi gals, hi pals, it's Jen. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing a video on how to do a coffee filter tip. You can do this or a tea bag to extend your nail a bit if you feel like it's a bit short or if you broke it. My right index finger is just a little short. I like mine to be pretty long. I have almond shape. I don't think it's really short, but I do want it just a little bit longer, so I'm going to do a coffee filter tip on this one. So I will walk you through the process of that and filing as well. I do have a coffee filter tip on my left middle finger as well, and I'm going to show you how to file that one. That one's already, the glue's drying and things like that, so it's firming up a little bit more than this one on my index finger. So I dehydrated as usual. I prepped my nail as usual, pushed back the cuticles, all that. I did put on my dehydrator there. This is my regular dip base that I'm going to put at about probably 2/3 of my nail. And then I did just cut a chunk of the coffee filter tip off and place that in the glue. And you definitely need some tweezers. Don't use your finger because your finger will get glued to the tip and to your other finger. So you just want to place that, and again, I am just smoothing it out. I'm not touching the glue, definitely not touching the glue. You're going to want to use your tweezers and squeeze it together a little bit, kind of push it down into the glue to make sure it's really, really sticking. If you don't and you go right into your clear, it's just going to slide off. So you want to hold it there for a little bit, almost like you would a tip, even longer than a tip actually. And my nail has a significant curve on my pointers. So if I don't hold the coffee filter to the very, very tip, it will stick straight out and it won't adhere to the nail, and I will get moisture under there and all that. So I'm just giving this a little bit of a squeeze. It definitely dries slower than a nail glue, so you want to give it a little bit extra pressure there. So after this, I am going to then dip in my clear. So I know there's a couple different ways to do it. Of course, this is just the way that works for me and my very, very curved nail. Most people, after they do the dip, like I'm about to do here, once they do the dip into your clear powder, they typically activate. I've done that before, and then I've tried to dip over that as usual. And after I do the activator and I buff off, I find that I really have a hard time with my dip color sticking to any of my nail. I've made it work. I've had to do extra layers. The nail gets really, really thick for me, so I just don't do it. So what I do is, like I said, I do the layer of base, I put the tip on, then I do this layer, and then I let that sit for it probably at least 10-15 minutes until it firms up and hardens up, and it will because of your dip base, of course. So I don't use the activator here at all. I just treat it like it's a single dip basically. So that's how I get by. And I find that my color dip adheres much better when I don't use the activator. So I will just let that sit like that. That's my other one that I did. And that one is much harder. So that's the one that I'm going to file here in just a minute for you guys. Okay, so that's my left hand. That is my coffee filter tip. It's very, very janky shaped. I did do the exact same process that I did on the other hand. I did the layer of clear and I left it at that, no activator, and this is how hard it is. So usually it's your activator that is going to harden your nails, and mine hardened up real nice. So that's just, removing some of the edges. I do an almond shape. So instead of just using the file and filing like crazy, I figured I would just trim off a little bit of the excess there. And here I didn't speed up anything. I did just want to zoom in so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing really close and just how much length the tip really gives me. You can clearly see my nail right under there. So I just wanted to let this roll so you can really get a good idea of, you know, what I did to achieve this look here. So I'm just going to let it play at normal speed. Sorry about the length of the video. Let me know if I should have sped it up, if there's anything I should have done differently. If you want to see something else, certainly let me know in the comments, and definitely like the video too if you thought it was helpful. Okay, so there's all the filing that I had to do. The final product, just going to get rid of some little chunks underneath my nail there. If you thought this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Steph and I would greatly appreciate it. Till next time. Oop, gotta file that one too.